Welcome, everybody, to this mini golf tournament. Top two players from this 18-hole round will advance to play a 1v1 match to decide the tournament champ, and Eddie just misses to the right for a hole-in-one. Dawson looking for back-to-back wins here. Can he do it? Steven's putt misses to the right. Dawson, his first putt after getting his win, tracking, and a hole-in-one for Dawson. Wow, what a start. Eddie gonna tap his in for two, down one early. Same with Steven, down 1-1. Dawson on to hole two, looking for back-to-back holes in one. Misses the wall there, needs a good bounce. Bounces back and has that for two. Eddie. What's Eddie going to do here? Plays it up the right side. Not enough speed and gets stuck along the wall. Wow. Steven. His putt out to the right. Hits the wall. Does he have enough speed? No. Going to come up short. Eddie. His putt would be a great save for two. A good putt, just missed it to the left. Going to tap it in for his three. Up to five. Steven for his two, rolls it in up to four, top two advance. Dawson rolls it in for his two, a great start for Dawson. Still in the lead on to hole three. Dawson going around, gets a bounce to the side, a bounce back, and a decent putt there from Dawson. Steven, his putt going through the middle of the posts, falling right. And a soft bounce off the back wall. Eddie, his putt here on the way. Does he have the line? No, just missed it. And a soft bounce off the back wall. Eddie wants to get the win here. Dawson looking for back-to-back and in for two up to five. A great start for Dawson. He's playing some good mini golf. Steven in for two. Good save there. And Eddie for his two. Got it to go up to seven, just down two. On to hole four. Dawson's putt here. Goes in the first hole. It drops in for a hole-in-one. Unbelievable. Wow. Will Dawson be a threat in mini golf major number 8? Steven's putt rolls back down to the tee. Now hitting two. His putt here makes it in. Rolls out and not going to find it for a two. Has that for three. Eddie, his putt here, makes it in the second hole. Going down to the right in a slow roll out, but a good putt from Eddie. Steven, for his three, got it up to 9. Dawson might have a 3-shot lead here. And yes, Dawson with a 3-shot lead over Eddie and Steven on to hole 5. Dawson's putt does not make it through, but has an angle for his two. Eddie going around to the left, gets a bounce, just misses the hole and off the other wall. Steven playing it through the middle. No, gets a bounce back by Dawson. Good break there. Eddie going to clean his up and drops in for his two up to 11. Steven. His putt here on a good line, but broke right at the end. Steven going to drop to third place here. In for three up to 12. Wow. Dawson to save his two. Rolls it in. Wow, what a putt from Dawson there. On to hole 6. Dawson rips it. Not playing around with the hole there. Ends up in the corner. Eddie. His putt on the way, misses the hole as well. And going over by Dawson. Steven. Hole-in-one would be huge, but no, he missed it to the left. Bounces back by Eddie.
I'll lead it.
Gonna be some tricky putts for two. Steven going off the back wall. Missed it. And it rolls down. Eddie. His putt off the wall. And stops right there. Eddie for his three. Rolls that one in up to 14. Scores reset after the first round for the head-to-head match. Dawson's putt bounces back, has some work left for three. And he drains it up to 11. Still a 3-shot lead over Eddie, and Steven rolls it in up to 15. On to hole 7. Dawson's putt here. Rolls up the slope, going back down. Gets a bounce back. And a good putt there from Dawson. Eddie. Can Eddie get a hole-in-one? We've never seen a hole-in-one on this hole. Rolls up the slope, and no, not going to find it. Steven. His putt on the way. Rolls over the hole on a good line here. Just misses the hole on the way back. Rolls up the slope, and no. Eddie for his 2. Saves it up to 16. Good putt there from Eddie. Steven still in 3rd place. In for 2 up to 17, and Dawson lips it in for his 2 up to 13. On to hole 8. Dawson's putt here. Needs a bounce. Got one tracking. And no, just misses. Stopped on the edge. Eddie. His putt on the way. Does he have the line? No, just misses the hole. And a soft bounce off the back wall. Steven. His putt here. Should break back towards the hole. Yes, but not enough speed. Leaves it short. Dawson going to tap his in for 2. Up to 15. Dawson playing well. On record watch, I would say. Eddie misses it to the right. Going to tap it in for his 3. Up to 19. Steven to be tied for 2nd with Eddie. Got it to go. Dawson with a 4-shot lead. On to hole 9. A make-or-break hole here. Dawson hits the wall early. Not going to make it up by the hole. Stays right there. Steven on a good line. Sneaks it through. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? Bounces off the back wall to the right. Eddie. His putt. Was not happy with it from the beginning. Hits off the wall. Not going to make it up by the hole. Ends up down by Dawson. Dawson for his 2. Gets it up. Gets a big bounce back. And rolling back down the slope. Oh, no. Dawson now for 3. Gets it up. Gets a bounce to the side. A good bounce there to keep it up there. Has that for his 4. Eddie. Not going to make it up. Rolls back down. Wow. Eddie now for 3. Gets up and no. Stuck against the wall there. A clean club throw from Eddie. Now hitting 4. The only spot he could go with it off the wall. Gets a good bounce and stays up there. Has that for 5. Steven rolls it in for his 2 up to 21. Dawson to save his 4. Got it. Still a 2-shot lead, and Eddie for his 5. Got it. Up to 24. Has some work to do on the back 9. On to hole 10 we go. Steven's putt here on a good line. Makes it down. Drops in the hole. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? No, just missed it. Wow, Dawson in the lead. Not a good putt here from Dawson. Oh, no. Dawson had a 4-shot lead before. Eddie's putt, too much speed. Not going to make it down. Eddie going to knock it down. Can he find it? No, missed it to the left. Has that for his 3. Dawson playing it off the wall, but not going to make it down. Wow, now for 3. Rolling around. Drops in. Can he find it for a 3? Wow, what a save from Dawson to stay in the lead. Eddie for his 3. Got it up to 27. Down 5 to the lead. Steven rolls it in. Just down 1. Good 2 there from Steven. On to hole 11. Such a long hole here. Can Steven find it for a hole-in-one? No, missed it to the right. Not going to get a bounce off the back wall. Dawson. His putt on a good line here. Can he find it? No, it's off the back of the hole. Had too much speed.
Fire today. Let's go.
Dawson playing well. Eddie. His putt. Rolling down. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoy the mini golf tournaments, it really helps us out. Thank you for doing that. Eddie's putt bounces off the back wall. Going to tap it in for his 2. Can Eddie make it to the second round? With only 3 players, that's why we're going to a head-to-head match for the win. Steven in for 2 and Dawson in for 2 to stay in the lead. On to hole 12. A tricky hole here. Steven's putt bounces off the back of the hole. Too much speed for Steven. Dawson, his putt with some speed, rips it. Ends up in the corner over there. Eddie, his putt.
How does that happen?
No, not going to make it down to the hole. Gets stuck in the middle. Eddie now for his 2. Bounces back. Has an angle for 3. Eddie's putt here. Needs this one to go. And he missed it. Rolls by. Oh, no. Dawson. His putt. Rolls it in.
Let's go.
Playing well. Up to 26. Eddie to save his 4. Got it to go. The head-to-head match will be right after this round finishes. So stay with us here. Steven rolls it in for 2. On to hole 13. Steven's putt rolling down. Gets a soft bounce off the wall. Dawson, his putt. Is it going to make it down? Yes. Does it have the line? No, misses and a bad bounce off the back wall. Eddie needs a lot of holes in 1 to finish here to make it to the next round. For a chance to win this tournament, he's not going to find it for a hole in 1. Dawson to save his 2. Missed it. And it rolls by, not in for 3 yet. Steven rolls it in, might have just taken the lead or at least tied. Eddie, his putt, lips it in for 2 up to 35, and Dawson for his 3 to be tied for the lead. Got it to go up to 29. On to hole 14. Steven's putt here. Makes it in the middle hole. Can he find it for a hole in 1? No, rolls out slowly. Dawson, his putt on the way. Rolling around. Drops in. Can he find it? Hole in 1 to take the lead back in. No, not enough speed for Dawson. Eddie, his putt. Can he make it in the middle hole here? Yes, a clean roll in. Rolling down. In a slow roll out for Eddie as well. Dawson going to tap his in for 2. Up to 31. Eddie rolls it in for his 2 up to 37. Down 6. And Steven to stay tied for the lead. Yes. Got it to go up to 31. 4 holes to play in this first round. Steven's putt on a good line. Just misses the hole. Gets a good bounce back. Eddie, his putt falling to the right. Misses the wall there in perfect speed. Just right of the hole. Dawson, hole in 1 to take the lead back. Can he do it? Heading towards Eddie's ball. Hits off Eddie's ball. Knocks him closer. Dawson off to the right. Eddie in for 2 up to 39. Steven got it for his 2 up to 33. Putting some pressure on Dawson. Dawson, his putt here. Rolls it in for 2. Also up to 33. 3 holes to play. Who's going to make it to the next round to play in the 1v1 match to decide tournament number 3 champ? Steven's putt ends up by the hole there. Eddie, his putt rolling up, rolling back, and in the corner there, Dawson, his putt. Can Dawson make a hole in 1? Rolling back by Eddie, and a soft bounce off the wall. Eddie for his 2. Rolls that one in up to 41. Might be too late for Eddie. Dawson, his putt. Too much speed. Bounces off the back of the hole. Gonna tap it in for 3. Up to 36. Steven, a chance to take the lead for the first time. He does. Up to 35. On to hole 17. Steven's putt here rolling down. Can he find it for a hole in 1? Off the wall. And no, not going to find it. Rolls off the back. Eddie, his putt going out to the right. Rolling down. Can he find it here? Gets a bounce. Tracking. In a nasty lip out for Eddie. Watch it. The club stays in his hands. Dawson. His putt here. Rolling down. Can he find it for a hole in one? No, misses that. Eddie jumps out of the way. Dawson missed it to the right. Eddie gonna tap his in for two, but no.
It was already over.
Missed it there. Gonna tap it in for three, up to 44. Dawson for his two. Huge putt there from Dawson, putting the pressure on Steven. And Steven misses it. Rolls by, still some work left for three, but he drains it. Steven and Dawson tied, Eddie down 6. On to hole 18. Top 2 advance to play in the 1v1 match. But everyone wants to win this first round anyways, and Dawson just misses. Steven, hole in one to take it here. And no, he just missed it. Getting better, but not going to find it. Maybe Eddie knocks someone in. Eddie's putt off the wall, off the back wall. And no, rests up against the wall there. Eddie going to tap it in for his two and going to fall short here. A 46 for Eddie. Steven and Dawson going to tap it in, advancing to the 1v1 match.
That kind of felt like a public humiliation round for me there. Humiliation ritual maybe. But no, we just didn't show up today. This is a great course for a good head-to-head match, but if you fall back, it's hard to gain strokes. And that's just what we did today, but we'll be back. We're going to find a way in this major, don't worry. I'll clutch up when it matters most, and hats off to these guys. They didn't blink once.
Eddie trying to make a hole in one on the 19th hole, and he missed it. Welcome to the 1v1 match to determine the champ of this tournament. Doing a pencil flip to see who goes first, and it lands on Steven. Steven and Dawson tied, but scores reset anyways. Top 2 advance, and Steven nearly gets a hole in one to start. Dawson made a hole in one before. Can he do it again? Gets a bad bounce off the wall. Gonna come up short. Dawson looking for back-to-back wins here. His putt just missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Down 1 to start. Steven gonna tap it in for his 2. In the lead. On to hole 2. Steven's putt here. Hits this one with some speed. Misses the hole. Gets a bad bounce off the back wall. Dawson. His putt on the way. Can he find it? Gets a bounce back. And a good putt there from Dawson. Steven for his 2. Stayed out to the right. Missed it there. Gonna tap it in for 3. Dawson a chance to tie it back up. Dawson's putt for 2. Got it. Tied at 5. On to hole 3. Dawson going around the posts. Can he get a bounce? Rolling along the back wall. Gets an okay bounce there. Steven. His putt on the way. Going through. Needs a big bounce and not going to get it. Just in front of Dawson there. Dawson for his 2. The early walk and it lips in. Dawson up to 7. Might have just taken the lead. But no, Steven drains it for his 2. All tied through 3. On to hole 4. Dawson makes it in the second hole there. Rolling down to the right. Has that for his 2. Steven. Hole in one to take the lead back. Makes it in the first hole. And misses for a hole in one. Rolls by. Steven for his 2. Got it. Up to 9. Good save there. And Dawson going to tap his in. But no. He missed it. Rolls way by. Dawson to save his 3. Got it. Up to 10. Just down 1. On to hole 5. Steven trying to hit the perfect putt. Nearly makes it through, but it gets stuck right there. Oh, no. Dawson going around to the left, looking for a bounce off the back wall. Got a decent bounce. Has that for his 2. Steven knocks it out, breaking back towards the hole. Not going to find it. Going to tap it in for 3 up to 12. Dawson a chance to tie it up. Dawson's putt for 2. Rolls it in.
We're tied again. Let's go.
All tied up again. On to hole 6. Dawson's putt Not going for the hole and ends up in the corner again.
We'll take it.
Steven. His putt here. Lips out. Gets over. Luckily, rolls off the slope. Steven for his 2. Off the wall, off the back wall. Not going to find it. Has some work left for 3. Dawson. His putt. Trying to play it off the back wall. And no. Bounces back. Not a good angle there. Dawson for his 3. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 4. Steven, a chance to take the lead back. Steven's putt for 3. Got it to go. Up to 15. Now in the lead. On to hole 7. Steven's putt here. Jumps over the hole. Does he have it? Lips out. Rolls up the slope. Going back and no. Not gonna find it. Dawson. Can Dawson get a hole in 1? Jumps over the hole. Rolling back. Gets a bounce. And no. Gonna have an easy tap in. Steven in for 2 up to 17. Dawson. His putt here. Got it for his 2 up to 18. Just down 1. On to hole 8. Steven's putt here. Breaking back. No. Did not have the line. Just missed it to the left. Dawson. His putt up the right side. Breaking back. Too much speed. And a soft bounce off the back wall. Dawson rolls it in for his 2. A good save there. Steven rolls it in for his 2 as well, up to 19. Still a 1-shot lead. On to hole 9. Steven's putt sneaks it through. Gets up by the hole. Bounces back. And no, just misses for a hole in 1. Wow. Dawson. His putt hits the wall. Not going to make it up. Gonna come up short. Steven gonna tap his in for 2, a 21 on the front 9. Chasing down his first win since the Mini Masters. Dawson gets it up by the hole. Dawson for his 3. Got it up to 23. Down 2 through 9. 9 holes to play. Steven's putt here. Makes it in. Rolling down. Can he find it for a hole in 1? No, missed it to the left. Dawson. His putt on a good line. Makes its way down. Can he find it for a hole in 1? No, missed it to the right.
Hey, we're down there.
Wow, good try from Dawson there. Steven in for 2 up to 23. Dawson for his 2. Got it to go up to 25. On to hole 11. 8 holes to play. Who's going to win this tournament? Eddie was eliminated after the first round, and Steven gets a good bounce off the wall. Dawson on this long mini golf hole. Can he find it for a hole in 1 on a good line again? In a nasty lip out for Dawson.
That's twice. The second.
That's twice. Steven rolls it in for his 2 up to 25. Dawson for his 2. Lips it in up to 27. On to hole 12. It's a close one here. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Gotta make 2.
Who's going to win this tournament? Steven bounces off to the right. Dawson gets a bounce. Has that for his 2. Good putt there from Dawson. Steven missed it to the right. Wow. Going to tap it in for 3. Dawson a chance to get within 1. Big putt here for Dawson, and he lips it in up to 29. Wow, we have a tournament. On to hole 13. 6 holes to play. Dawson's putt makes it in the middle hole. Rolling down. In a slow rollout for Dawson.
Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Not much you can do there. Steven. His putt. Some rainy conditions here. And Steven gets a slow roll out as well. You can tell who Eddie wants to win. Steven and Dawson both going to tap in for 2. Steven still up 1. On to hole 14. Dawson's putt here. Gets over. Stays in play. Nearly jumped out. Up against the back wall. Steven. His putt on the way. Rolling down. Gets a decent bounce. Sneaks past Dawson. Has that for his 2. Dawson's putt here. Not much of a backswing, and he leaves it short. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 34. Steven, a chance to take a 2-shot lead, missed it. Rolls way by. Steven wanted that one. Steven now for his 3. Huge save from Steven. Still up 1. On to hole 15. Dawson's putt. Rolling down towards the hole. Missed it to the right. Rolls to the back wall. Steven, his putt. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? Hits this one with some speed. Gets a bounce, tracking, and stops right there. Wow. Steven gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 35. Dawson to stay within 1. Missed it. Oh no. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 37, down 2. Can Dawson clutch this up? Or will Steven come out on top with the win? 3 holes to play. Steven's putt rolls back down. Not gonna find it. Dawson. Hole-in-one would be huge. His putt on the way. On a good line. Misses the hole. Bounces back. Steven for his 2. Lips it in. Up to 37. Dawson to stay within 2. Got it to go. Still a chance for Dawson. On to hole 17. Steven going between the legs. His putt rolling down. Misses that. Gonna roll around the hole here. Ends up on that right side. Has a tricky putt for 2. Dawson. Hole-in-one would be huge. Can he do it here? Rolling down. Off the wall. Gets a bounce. Tracking, but no, missed it to the right. Good try there from Dawson. Steven for his 2. And possibly the tournament. Rolls it in. Dawson for his 2. Got it to go. Needs a hole-in-one on 18. And needs Steven to make a 3. On to hole 18. It all comes down to this. Steven's putt takes a big bounce back, but getting better. Rolling back down towards the hole. Dawson. Can Dawson get a hole-in-one? Off the wall. Bounces up. Misses the hole. And that might do it. Dawson gonna tap his in for 2. A 43 for Dawson.
Fought hard. I'm proud of the way we fought.
Good try on back-to-back wins. Steven for the win. Rolls it in.
Got it done today. Took down Dawson. He was looking for back-to-back wins, but not against Team Steven. Let's go. Team Steven, we're coming. Major number 8, back-to-back.